here with Dirt Rider Down Under at Perini's, and today we're testing Cody Cooper's championship winning Z450. So I've tested Cody Cooper's bike last time that he won a championship on it, and straight away I felt right at home. His settings, for one thing, are just how I like it. I think maybe it's partly to do with the way that we grew up through the ranks together and on the same team, and maybe rubbed off a little bit on each other with a setup, but basically it felt really comfortable. He sets things up a little bit firmer than what I might do, but what that makes is it just makes the bike quite balanced. And with the bike that he ran this year for the Nationals, I think they've added even more horsepower to it. It's a deceptive power though, so it doesn't really feel like it's that much more grunty, but I found a couple of times out there on those turns when I wanted to hang the back out a little bit, and the way that it just bit in and it just went for it, you could really feel the horsepower there. Of course, out here at Perini's, it's wide open, and you can really make the most of the horsepower out here. But the coolest thing about this bike is how smooth that power comes on and how progressive the whole way through. So we've got a really good package because the Suzuki already has a good decent clutch on it. Cody runs heavier springs in the clutch, but it's a good clutch as it is. On the suspension side of things, he's trying a few different settings, and at the moment I think they've just got a brand new shock in there. It's different to what they ran the New Zealand Nationals on, but it's still around about where he likes it, which is quite firm. I really didn't feel like it came on harsh at all. So he likes it to be really balanced, and I really noticed that out there. It was hard to get the front to dive, and the back definitely didn't feel like it was squatting in a lot at all. He's really fussy with his pre-sag. Even just today we spent, I think, about 3 different times we changed the sag just to get it right. Even just between when it was brand new and when we got out there later. As an overall on the bike, I found that the engine was definitely noticeable on how much power that it had all the way through the revs. It really hooked up and gave a good progressive hard power. I loved it. The little changes that he's made, such as the clutch springs and some of the suspension settings as well, they definitely add to that whole picture of being a nice, easy to ride bike that's extremely fast. It was a good enjoyable ride, and of course read graphics and everything, and the #1 just sets it off, and you've got a championship winning bike there, and I can see why Cody enjoyed riding it this year. So that was our impression on Cody Cooper's MotoCity Suzuki. As opposed to the cold weather that we've got here today, it definitely gave us some pretty warm feelings, and really enjoyed that ride today. So big thanks to the Perini's for letting us use the awesome track, and MotoCity for helping it all to happen.